All right, been riding for about an hour now. We're supposed to be coming up on a rock garden. The trails are not in the greatest condition, but they're not that bad either. But it's kind of like, what type of riding is it like? It's like Stewart. Like Stewart or Lewis Morris. We'll see what this rock garden has in store for us. A lot of stream crossings. They have everything built up really nicely. I really haven't ridden hard since last Saturday. Not this past Saturday, but the last Saturday. I mean, I rode since then. I did a 55 miler and I did a 15 miler, but I didn't ride hard. So I feel it today with the climbing. It feels like I need to warm up, and we've already been out for an hour. This must be it. Yeah. You're doing good, you got it. Good job. Nice. What's up? What's up with these guys?
I don't know. They've always been here.
It's Christmas time. Something going on. A little elves hanging out by the elf tree. GoPro. Stop recording. Okay, so Nockamixon State Park. Still riding. Highway from mountain biking single track. I would not come back here because it's only 10 miles of trail, but it is nice. And if I lived by here, I definitely would do it because I like this type of trail. It's kind of like you know, just a nice easy place to get your spin on real quick. And there's a lake. I love places with lakes. So I'm gonna wait for my man here because he's a little bit behind. I've been following him all day, but he told me to go ahead because he's slowing down. So I'm gonna try to get a little groove going, but it's kind of muddy on the turns. It's one of those days, you know, like it's nice and good, and then all of a sudden you go into this turn and you lace into it and you're done. I mean, I didn't even fall, but I fucking almost washed that a bunch of times. I actually did wash that a bunch of times. So, yeah, but this is Nockamixon State Park. And they're always building new stuff here. He said, like, they're adding on. But it's only 10 miles of trail here, dude. I can't believe it. Because, see, the trail system doesn't circle the lake. It stays on one side of the lake. If it circled the lake, there'd be like 30 miles of trail. But, you know, I don't know what's on the other side. It might be some houses and stuff. But it's just nice. It's just nice to go somewhere different. I don't like to drive for 2.5 hours. Actually, it took me 1 hour and 40 minutes to get somewhere that's only 10 miles of trail. So I guess I should have looked at the map better, but I just trusted the guy in the bike shop. Like, we were talking for a while. And the way he said, like when I told him about the place, unlimited miles, hundreds of miles of trail, and then he mentioned this place, I assumed that it had at least 50 miles of trail, the way he was talking. But I guess I need to get more in depth with people when I'm speaking to them in the bike shops. Anyway, I've decided on what I want to do for a e-bike. I was all over the place. I wanted to get a fucking Stealth Bomber B52. And then I was like, you know, so I sold my dirt bike. And then I was like, oh, you know, let me get a commuter bike just to ride in the rail trails and stuff, you know, and hang out and recover. And then I was like, you know what? I don't want something that I could just do one thing on. If I get an e-mountain bike, like a Specialized Enduro Evo Turbo S-Works or something to that effect, that has 150 travel. But they have a new one that came out, the Denevo or something like that, and that one has 180 and it has a coil. So that might be the way to go because it's still stealth looking and it has a 350 watt motor. Everything now is following the European standards. They're going from 250 to 350. So everything 2019 and up is 350, which is good. So people are going to be getting rid of those other bikes cheap, trying to blow them out. And I don't want one. I want a 350 because the 350 has more torque. Still only going to go do 20 miles an hour, but it'll have more torque. And you can always jailbreak it. All right, talk to you later, guys. Here he comes, the man of the hour.
Did you hear my shotgun go off?
No, you hit one of those rocks and popped it out?
I did that log, and I came down at the end and hit some sharp rock, and it caught right there somewhere. Just want to make sure it's like not totally bunked or something, but I guess it's okay.
GoPro, stop recording. Hey, this is Howie from Mountain Biking Single Track. I'm riding in a place called Nockamixon today. Nockamixon in Pennsylvania. It rained a lot, but the trails seem okay so far. I saw 3 girls in the parking lot. They were all full of mud. I'm following somebody I just met in the parking lot who just told me that the trails are only 10 miles long. I drove all the way over here because a guy in the bicycle shop in another part of PA last weekend said that this place, I was talking about Rockroff, and he compared this to Rockroff. So I assumed that he meant it was like fucking hilly and big, but it's not. So I guess I'll just blast this 10 miles out and have some fun. It doesn't seem real techy. Fast rollers. So it's just a relaxing day on a fun trail. It's not going to be a hammer fest with a bunch of climbing. I guess it is muddy. I got too much air in my tires. I put air right on the road and I never took it out. I'm fucking 20 pounds. I never ride like this. You scared the hell out of that girl. She drove off. She said, forget it. Go ahead.
Okay.
Some lady was asking for directions on the trail and I guess she got scared off by the type of terrain that it might be. Nice! Not too bad. So this trail goes around the lake? That's pretty cool. You could probably swim in the summer. GoPro, stop recording.